Alright. Big shout out going out to musicalforce.net at the back of the room. K-Wiz was cutting it up for a little bit. Then we had Roberto Carlos from Absolute Events. That's Chris Atwood's company. We got Gus setting up over here. He's going to cut something up a little later on. Alright. Let's get the event started. I want to take this moment for people that... who knows Brian S. Red?
Can we all move up front? Just met him today.
I don't think he's here, but I think he'd appreciate that right now. Yeah, if everybody can take their seats up front, there's plenty of seats. Is that everybody? All right. All right, for those who don't know Brian S. Red, he's a major player in the YouTube DJs community. He's pretty much, you would call him the godfather of this. He, with his videos, his tutorials and whatnot. Recently, he suffered a major stroke, and he's been in the hospital in major recovery. But if you've been watching his latest videos, he's been making some great improvements, and I wanted to take this time to reflect that, our time here is really short and precious, and sometimes we should take advantage of it before, the man upstairs decides, okay, it's over. So, if you haven't, stop by his Facebook fan page or even his YouTube page, leave him a little love. I know he'll appreciate that. If anything, you know what? Everybody, please stand.
Yeah, let's go. Come on, Brian.
Big round of applause for Brian S. Red. I know he's not here, but I know he'd appreciate it. Once again, thank you to all our sponsors for this year's event. Pro Audio Star, they're right in the back, they just showed up. The Eternal Lighting Company, Bo and his crew. And American DJ, QSC, Style Flip, and Rain. A big shout out to them. Now, let's get the event going. Our first speaker, I had the pleasure of meeting him last year's event. I hear he's an excellent MC. He runs a very successful events and entertainment company. Please give a warm welcome to Mr. Christopher Atwood from Absolute Events.
What's going on, guys? By the way, my name is Chris Atwood. Thank you so much. How you guys doing today? Thank you for coming all the way out to Jersey. Anyone not here from Jersey? Right? We have a couple cats in New York and things like that. Thank you so much for coming to our little old area of New Jersey. So, why are we here? The art of vlogs. I don't know how many people are doing vlogs out there, video vlogs. You guys doing that? Not too many? Okay, so I'm here to talk to you a little about what I do. I think it's kind of interesting how a lot of people hit me up just through my vlogs. I think it's kind of weird. I don't feel like I'm that special. I'm just another DJ, So a lot of people hit me up on my vlogs. So I decided to talk a little bit about, vlogging and exactly what is vlogs and everything like that. So I guess what is a vlog? Why is this not working so well? Maybe because I'm behind it? I don't know. Let me pull this up. Here. So, why do we vlog? What are some reasons, some great reasons for vlogging? Of course, to increasingly popular way to engage audiences. So, if you're not doing vlog, do you guys know what a vlog is? Have you seen a vlog? Video blog? I mean, have you? I don't want to make sure that I'm not going over people's heads. So, increasing way to engage audiences can be viewed from TVs and computers. I mean, it's so popular. If you watch these TVs now that connects right to the internet, it's really cool stuff. How you can actually watch your vlogs. One thing I like to do is go to Best Buy and actually put my vlog onto like one of the TVs right there for Google TV. Try to act like I'm cool, and then people look at me, look at the TV, look back at me, kind of give me that little weird stance. So that's pretty cool. I don't like that. One of the most inexpensive ways to promote to your customers. So this stuff is free. Free marketing. When I started this industry, a lot of the marketing was through magazines, very expensive. A lot of marketing was through bridal shows, very expensive. So really cheap way. You can educate others. I know Bo does some really great stuff. You guys know Bo? Have everyone met Bo yet? Bo's a really great guy. He's an Eternal Lighting rep. He really plugs Eternal Lighting a lot. That's the last post this morning was, I'm in the bathroom, uplit by Eternal Lighting. But he has some really great products. But Bo kind of, I think, did a little remix. Instead of just talking about his events, he started talking about products. And he started to get really recognized for that. So thank you very much, Bo, for doing some really great stuff with those vlogs. So you get to network with other professionals. So other people that you meet If you're in the club industry, you know, you might do a vlog. I keep on telling people about these vlog things because they're so powerful. And honestly, right now, it's bringing like 30% of my business. And obviously, no matter what you're doing, if you're a club DJ, a mobile DJ, it can definitely help you out. So, I think it's just so not working today. Ooh, there. The last two things is increase your web presence, which is so important. If you're not on the web, if you don't have a website, you know, you got to get a website together if you want to make more money. I don't know if you guys are interested in making money, but I know I am. So, you know, web presence is such a big thing. Through this blog, it's so cool because if you go, let's say, to Google right now, you type in NJ Wedding DJ. I'm not going to be the first guy that comes up for all the links. But if you look at the videos, I might not be the first guy, but I'm definitely up there, and that's for free. I got that for free. So increase your web presence. And most importantly about vlogs, it brings traffic to you. No matter what you're doing, if you are a rep, if you're a mobile DJ, club DJ, that's what you want. More people knowing about you, so obviously you can make more money. So before I talk a little bit more about vlogs, tell you a little about me. Who am I? You know, where did I come from? So I started DJing about 10 years ago. I was working in a bowling alley, started playing some music, really enjoyed it. I think what made me a little bit different was I wasn't really that much into music. A little different for a DJ to say that. I think I was much more into like the entertainment aspect, making sure people have fun, really getting to people. Wow. I was definitely the showman, you know, so I started DJing with a couple different people. Then I worked with a company called Diamond Productions that they did photo and video. They weren't just a DJ company, they did photo and video. If you're a DJ, you have no interest in photo and video, you need to change that. Photo and video will help you so much. Not that you have to sell photo video, but you have to network with other professionals that offer photo video. Main reason why is they can give you stuff to promote yourself. They take some great pictures from you, they take some great video of you, professional video, so you can kind of showcase this to your clients. So then later on, I started a nice little company called Absolute Events. Oh man, where's the audio? Frankie G. That's all right, I don't blame him. I blame myself, I shouldn't have tested that before. Let's see, can I go back?
Yo, what's the deal? Yours truly, DJ Jazzy Jeff, and you rocking with Absolute Events.
Just want to throw that out. So I started a company called Absolute Events. Do photo, video, DJ entertainment, lighting, and that's it.
Thank you. You're clapping. I haven't done anything yet, though. But I appreciate your confidence. So first of all, I just got to shout out Chris, actually. He did a really great job with this presentation. This is not part of my presentation, obviously. But he does a phenomenal job with his vlogs, and he gave me some really good information that I think you should really heed today. So thank you for that, Chris. Thank you for sharing. Okay, so, excuse me. I also want to thank Frankie and all the organizers here, Gil and everybody else, for putting this whole thing together, and I think it's really cool whenever you get a bunch of DJs in a room, you know, to actually share some information and trying to up your game. I think that's awesome, so, and thank you very much for inviting me too. This is kind of cool for me to be able to share some of the stuff that I'm really passionate about. Frankie told you a little bit about who I am, what I do, I guess. My name is Tony T, Tony T Netto, T2, whatever you want to call it. We all have our million aliases. Now I just go by all my names, apparently. I am with Drop House. That is my production studio. That's local. I'm right in Edison, New Jersey. I've been doing that for a very long time, drophouse.com. I was actually surprised to be greeted by a couple of the guys who knew either Drop House or knew of me, and that's kind of cool. So it was really cool, and probably social media has a lot to do with it, which I think is really neat. Frankie mentioned the Rockstar Podcast. It's a Rockstar, we call it the Rockstar Podcast for small business. Just out of curiosity, this isn't really part of my presentation, but I'm curious as to who is actually here. Who's a nightclub bar DJ, I guess you would call yourself? Okay. And who would consider themselves, say, a private event DJ? You know, more on the, oh, that's cool. Excellent. Cool. Veteran DJs? Anybody? All the above? That's cool. I like that. No, that's good. Actually, I didn't know who to expect here, and we have a really nice mix of people. So I think a lot of this information will appeal to all of you. So I'm actually trying to focus it. So anyway, my point in asking that is, if you don't consider yourself a small business, you should. Okay, whether you're an individual DJ or you're running a multi-op where you have a bunch of DJs working for you or with you, you should consider yourself a small business or a big business if that's the case. A lot of guys, getting back to me I suppose, a lot of guys refer to me as the voice of Webster Hall. I've been doing Webster Hall radio commercials that run on FM radio, literally in the New York market, probably since about 2004. That's right. There are a couple of videos online that show me actually in the production process, and I put myself out there. I don't mind doing that. They make fun of me, and that's okay. At least you know my name. Catmandu, which Chris mentioned, actually, I do all the radio commercials for them too. That runs down the Philly market, and a couple of other places I do some small business radio commercials. I do a lot of voiceover work too, corporate voiceovers, Bank of America, Pfizer, you know, some big names like that. That's not so much the radio stuff. That's more corporate training videos that they put together. So it's kind of cool. I'm very fortunate to be able to do that. I'm an event host for Sound Connection Entertainment. Some of you might know Sound Connection, Jason Janai. It's a big mobile outfit here in New Jersey, located towards the shore, down in Belmar. I'm very fortunate to be involved with those guys and know Jason on a professional and personal level. It's definitely up my game, even though I've been a DJ probably for longer than I care to admit. You know, as probably some of us in this room. But he's actually up my game just being involved in that. So obviously, I'm an MC, and yes, I'm a DJ as well. So we all have common fiber. I've been around for a long time. So enough about me, because that's not really why I'm here. I'm actually here to share some of the stuff that I think it's been instrumental in my development. It's been instrumental in a lot of DJs, a lot of entertainers' development, because I've been able to kind of open their minds to something that they never really thought about, or at least they don't think about it the way I think about it. So just kind of curious, we have a cool small group, you can just yell it out. Any idea, what is imaging? Anybody?
Your logo and stuff like that.
Okay, that's more branding. He mentioned logo, which is actually very cool. Imaging is kind of it's more of a technical term that professionals use. It's basically audio. Any audio that's used to identify someone or something, and a lot of people who know of imaging, you know, they'll refer to it when they're talking about radios. Very, you know, Z100, all that sort of stuff. That's all imaging. You know. But what I want to get at is, actually you mentioned logo. Who has a logo? Excellent. Logo is extremely important, obviously. It's the face of your company, essentially. Second to only to yours. So it's important that, obviously, that tie into everything that you do. So you have a logo. I have a logo, obviously. That logo ties in with your business card, ties in with your stationery, if you still know how to write at this point, right? Because we're all typing. Ties in with your social media presence. Obviously, everybody's on social media here today. We'll talk a little bit more about that later. That's not really my forte. But everybody has to do it at this point.
Josh and DJ Matt with us as well from Eternal Lighting Company. And basically, I just want to talk to you about some of the line that Eternal Lighting offers. There's a lot of different lighting companies out there. There's a lot of different units out in the market. And, you know, everybody's competing for the latest, greatest thing out there. And just by a round of show of hands, how many people are doing uplighting at your weddings or any gigs? Few, all right. What about maybe being in the market in the club scene for moving heads or effect lighting? Raise your hands. All right, a few here and there, very good. Well, Eternal Lighting Company started in the summer of 2009, and they grew from there. They started with just, you know, simple uplighting. And we have, I think there's 8 different products back there today. Everything from the Flat Par Pro series, which is the red, green, and blue, to the RGBA Flat Par Pro, which has the amber LEDs, and also a 3-watt tri-LED as well unit back there. So make sure you check out those. Those are all on the table. There's also a mini wash moving head, and one of the most sought after products right now is the Stellar 60, which is the moving head that is spotlighting me right now, as well as the Pendant 60 that is also on the totem back there as well, right in front of the table. Those are both 60-watt LEDs, And also back there on the right-hand side, sitting closest to where the mirror is, you're going to see one of the very first LED moving heads that are 120 watt LED. It's comparable to a 575 watt discharge moving head, and I want you to go check it out for yourself. If you have any questions about the products, let me know, and I'd love to answer them for you. A lot of questions have been, where is Eternal Lighting Company from? Well, it's based out of Houston, Texas. And Eternal Lighting Company also services, supports, guarantees, warranties all of their products in the United States.